Okay, good morning everyone. So, in 10th mathematics, I want to find out the distance between 2 points. Okay, so in coordinate plane, how to find the distance between any 2 points. Okay, so here we will see, first of all, I will take 2 points. I will take any 2 points in coordinate plane and I will find the distance between those 2 points. Okay, here distance between any 2 points. Okay, I would like to take 2 points. Okay, suppose A x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2 are any 2 points. Any 2 points in a coordinate plane. Okay, now I will take this ax1 y1 and bx2 y2 in coordinate plane and I will find the distance between those 2 points. So here horizontal line. This is the horizontal line. This is called what? X-axis. This is called as what? X-axis and vertical number line. Vertical number line. This is y-axis. So the intersecting point of x-axis and y-axis is the origin that we are going to denote with what? O. So this is x-axis OX x dash. OX is what? Positive x-axis and OX dash is what? Negative x-axis. And OY dash. Positive y-axis and negative y-axis. Now I will take these 2 points ax1 y1 and bx2 y2 in coordinate plane. So let us suppose this is point A x1 y1 and this is point B x2 y2. So now I would like to find the distance between these 2 points. The distance between these 2 points. So that is what here the distance from A to B. The distance from A to B. So how to find the distance between these 2 points? So that what I will do, first of all, I will draw 2 perpendicular lines from the point A and B to the x-axis. I will draw 2 perpendicular lines from the points ax1 y1. This is one perpendicular line and this is what another perpendicular line I draw from the point A and point B onto x-axis. Okay, now you see this is perpendicular line and this is also perpendicular line. The location of point A is what? x1 y1. So this means what? The distance from origin to foot of perpendicular of A. The distance from origin to foot of perpendicular of A is what? This is x1. This is x1. And the distance from origin to foot of perpendicular of point B is what? x2. This is what? x2. So the distance from here to here. Let us suppose that this is C and this is D. This is C and this is D. Now the location of point A is what? X coordinate. X coordinate means what? x1. x1 means what? The distance from origin to C is x1. So this is same as what? This distance. And you see this y1 is what? The distance from what? A to foot of perpendicular of this point on y-axis. So what? This is called what? y1. This is called what? y1. That means these 2 are equal, so that we can take this one as what? y1. This one as what? y1. So here x1 and x2. So here this is y1 and the distance from here to here is what y2. So this is what y2. So here I will join this a to this line BD. One perpendicular line I will draw from A to BD. So actually here our object is what we need to find the distance from A to B. A to B. So here A, B, C, D. Now we will take this point as what E. Here we are clearly observing that here the angle between these two lines is what 90 degrees. The angle between these two lines is what 90 degrees. Then this ABE triangle will become what right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle, if you know any two sides, automatically we can find out the third side. So we can use here the Pythagoras theorem. We can use what? Pythagoras theorem. Here, by seeing this diagram, we can find the distance from A to E. How we will get the distance from A to E? This means what? You see here, the distance from O to D is what? X2. The distance from O to C is what? X1. If you subtract x1 from x2, we will get this distance. Okay now. So AE equals to what? x2 minus x1. Actually, we will get the distance from C to D. C to D is equals to A to E. So how we will get this AE and CD both are equal. AE equals to CD equals what? O to D minus O to C. Then automatically we will get what? C to D. So what is this? OD minus OC. OD minus OC means what? OD is what? X2 and OC is what? X1. So X2 minus X1. So we got the side in right angle triangle AB. We got the side that is what? X2 minus X1. Similarly, we can find out the distance from B to E. The side B also we can find out. How we get to B? Here you see, here to here what? Y2. And this is what? Y1. If you subtract this Y1 from Y2, we will get what? This side we will get. So what I am doing, I am subtracting from what? Y1 from Y2. So let it be here P and Q. OP minus OQ. OP minus OQ is what? Y2 minus Y1. That Y2 minus Y1 is what? It is equals to what? B. So this B equals to what? PQ. This B equals to PQ. So BE equals to PQ equals to what? OP minus OQ. OP minus OQ. So OP minus OQ. OP is Y2 and OQ is what? Y1. So Y2 minus Y1. So we are clearly observing that in right angle triangle ABE we got the two sides. One is what? AE and one more is what? B. So if we know any two sides in right angle triangle, we can find the third side by using what? Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle ABE by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, by what? Pythagoras theorem. This hypotenuse square equals what? Sum of the squares of remaining two sides. So AB square equals to AE square plus BE square. So what? AE square plus BE square. So AB square equals what? AB is what? Longest side. Hypotenuse square equals to sum of the squares of remaining two sides. So AB square equals to AE square plus BE square. So what is AE here? AE is what? X2 minus X1. X2 minus X1 whole square. x2 minus x1 whole square. And b is what here? y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1. Already we got it here. b equals what? y2 minus y1. In place of b, I am writing what? y2 minus y1 whole square. So I want the distance from a to b, that is what ab. Here we are getting what? ab square. So ab square equals what? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Then distance from a to b is what? ab equals to, if it is square in there now, so what will come? Plus or minus under root of x2 minus x1 whole square y2 minus y1 whole square. y2 minus y1 whole square. But distance cannot be negative. Distance cannot be negative. Here we should not take a negative value. Okay. So here we need to take what? A positive value. That is what? ab equals to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So like this we can find the distance between any two points in the coordinate plane. So distance cannot be negative, so that I took what? Positive value, and this is what? The distance between two points. The distance between two points ax1 y1 and bx2 y2 is what? Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Thank you.